Hey guys, how are you doing today? It's Gilbert, your blogger, writing consultant, and the author to the fantasy novella, The Sultan's Daughter. And today we are honoured to have an interview with Adam Ortiz, the CEO of Livestream Media Network. Adam is fascinating, innovative, and very creative. Here is the interview. Enjoy. So, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you come from, and how did this place provide you with the necessary experience for starting your own media company, Livestream Media Entertainment?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas. It's a beautiful state, beautiful city. And again, Livestream Media Network was created just simply by everyone wanting to produce their own live streams, pretty much. I originally started by creating my own show called the Miss Entrepreneur Role Model Search, where we would recognize women in business to develop role models for our future entrepreneurs. And that was before Facebook Live. So when Facebook Live came out, everybody's question was, "Hey, can you do that for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I did one Facebook Live, and ever since then, it just hasn't stopped. And that was about 3, 4 years ago.
Brilliant. What a fantastic idea.
Thank you, sir.
What was the spark that made you decide to start Livestream Media Entertainment?
I had always been enamored with video, with production. But I actually, back in 2001, I had moved to Burbank, California, or Glendale, California, LA. My best friend's dad lived out there. And I just happened to get on a television show called the Maria Ladia Show, which was an international show. But I remember they took me into the studio hangars and I saw this huge green screen studio with cameras and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but this is what I want to do. And that's where it started.
On a day-to-day basis, what is your role in the company and what decisions do you make?
So I am the CEO and founder of Livestream Media Network. I do the day-to-day basis of running the company, making sure that our crews are equipped to deliver productions, just like you see on TV. I'm making sales. I'm doing pretty much everything as of right now. But overall, I'm running the company, looking over my crews, making sure that we're getting the training out there. Cameras seem easy to use, but they do need a little bit of training behind them.
Tell us a bit about Livestream Media Entertainment. What is the USP of your company?
So Livestream Media Network is a live stream company. We service pretty much anybody and anywhere. Um, the USP would be that we can live stream for you on your personal pages, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or all of them. And we can brand and market specifically for yourself. What made us different from everybody else is that there are other live stream companies out there, but what they'll do is they'll live stream their content on they'll live stream your content on their pages so that you can bring them traffic. Well, our unique selling point is that we will live stream for you on your pages to bring your clientele the content that you want to deliver. So you're specifically delivering content to your base versus me live streaming your content to my base in hopes that your base will come to my page.
That's very clever. Well done for coming up with that.
Thank you, sir.
How did you come up with the branding for your company's logo?
Originally, it was just a TV with a play sign on it. Not too long ago, me and my wife were like, "Hey, we want to get a more, I don't know, a logo that stands out, a more marketing logo that stands out." So we got the TV. We put the half circles around it and kind of gave it a little bit of ruggedness. And we wanted it to be a rugged thing. Like, hey, we'll get in and out. It doesn't matter. Now with COVID, we've had more outdoor events. One, we just did a wedding not too long ago, but I was literally like in mud and all kinds of grit. Like it was not, it was not fun at all. However, it did match our logo. Our logo looked kind of gritty. It did look kind of, so we're basically saying, hey, it doesn't matter what the gig is, we'll accommodate.
Well, that's very good of you. And I have never heard of a wedding being gritty and muddy before. Glamorous, yes.
Yeah.
Muddy, certainly not. But well done
Right.
to you.
The area where the wedding was at, obviously it was glamorous. Where we were at, kind of stashed in the back, gritty.
What two interesting shows have you produced? And why do you think viewers enjoyed watching them?
One show off the top of my head was Brian the Birth Guy. He was a male doula, and so you can imagine, uh, you know, what was interesting about that. But what I found interesting was that the viewership was just phenomenal. I think he had like 30,000 views, all people in the realm of pregnancy wanting to know more information, and he just gave great information. It was a really good broadcast. The second broadcast I would have to say was for a all-day shoot for TIFA, which is the Youth Football Association here in Texas, and they actually had us come to Baylor Stadium. But what's so interesting about that date was that we literally got the phone call the night before while we were producing a live stream. So I've never done this in my life, but I was actually producing a live stream live and on the phone coordinating this live stream the next day, which was like 300 miles away. uh, and we ended up having to go to Baylor Stadium, and we shot or produced 8 nonstop live streams, literally from 8 a.m. down to 11 p.m. And I think 20-degree weather. It was freezing, but we made it happen.
Oh, well done to you. Well done for multitasking and managing to do something 300 miles away.
Yeah, it was insane. Plus, we had that was on Saturday. Then we had a shoot on Sunday. So I think that weekend I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep at all. I literally was up like 72 hours straight.
What shows are you currently working on or will start working on very soon? And why do you think people will enjoy watching them?
Yeah. So one of the shows that I produce is for Gray Star Media with Karen Grace. She's a anchor or an retired anchor from here in San Antonio. She's well known, and in these shows, we're actually doing charity events. We just did a charity event, toy drive for St. PJ's, which is a cancer treatment hospital here in San Antonio. And we just did that last week, and we're doing another one at the blood bank at the end of the month. So I like these shows because we're bringing content on a daily basis that has to do with real world, anomalies that are happening daily over here. So they're giving back. It's called Gray Star Gives Back, and that's all they do. Is they just give back to the community, and they bring more content to the viewers and help people see that hey, help is out there.
It's really good. Good
Yeah,
shows.
yeah. The second show that I'm looking forward to, we actually produced a pilot this past weekend for La Prensa, Texas. And this is a 100-year-old newspaper here in San Antonio, which they started now going to skit type productions. So we're actually putting a skit together for La Prensa, Texas, and that'll be out probably in about a week or so. So we're looking forward to that.
Well, I can see why people are going to enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
Sounds very
it's fun.
charming.
It is.
You also do consultancy work. What kind of consultancy work do you do? And what kind of clients are you looking for?
We do live stream consulting. Now, with today's movement of everybody going virtual, now everybody's calling us, wanting to know if first if they can afford for us to live stream for them, If we can't, or if they can't, then they'll ask for consulting tips and tricks and how to get the best production out there. And most of the time, we're able to, fulfill what they're looking for, even on the smallest budget. But a higher end of our clients that we've been getting are churches, small churches that want to live stream, and then also the philanthropists now are wanting to live stream as well. So all in all, anyone who wants to live stream, we can consult.
You are in the right business at the right time.
I know that's right.
Good on you. Seriously. That's
Thank
innovation
you.
at its finest.
Thank you, sir.
If you could go back in time and speak with your younger self, what advice would you give him about starting up his own media company?
If I could go back to 2003, 2004, I would definitely give me the advice to start YouTube. um, but yeah, I mean that would definitely be the idea. But aside from that, I would say just to keep on looking up for what looks and feels the best, right? Everybody wants to be noticed. Everybody wants to be recognized, and so that's essentially what I've done with this is giving everybody the recognition and noticeability, whether it's me in the camera saying, "Hey, here's so and so," or it's their own brand uh, that I'm producing for.
Nice. Good advice. I would
Right?
agree about the YouTube as well.
Oh yeah.
What was the hardest part of setting up your own company, and how have these challenges changed since you launched the company?
Hardest part I would have to say was connectivity. At first, we were live streaming with livestream.com, which was one of the first companies to come out with live stream. But again, Facebook Live just came out, right? So when I was live streaming, the Miss Entrepreneur concept, it was really just a hobby. It was really just that I love to do productions, and this was a new type of technology. But when Facebook Live came out and everybody was like, "Hey, can you do that for me?" That's when I was like, "Okay, well, maybe this can turn into a business." And then, sure enough, I did that first live stream, and it never stopped. We ended up putting the business together, forming the LLC, and then the rest was history. So I would have to say that the hardest part of it all was again connectivity and synchronizing audio and video. That was probably the toughest part of the whole gig. But once we mastered that, then we were able to deliver, no problem.
You most certainly have mastered it, and you've also mastered connectivity as well. You're doing a
Yeah,
fantastic job.
thank you, sir.
How has owning and running Livestream Media Entertainment changed you as a person?
It's definitely made me, how should I say, maybe more humble, but at the same time more. I'm more out there now. Before I used to haul ass quite a bit, right? Like I was pretty fast, but now it's just nonstop. Like I'm literally finishing one gig and getting to the next, and I feel stronger. I feel more vibrant. I feel more like I can do this all day, every day. This is just so fun, you know. And before I wanted to stop here and there. Hey, let me take a break, or hey, give me a day off, or hey, let me, think about it. But nowadays, I just don't have to think about it. I just want to do it, right? So if you call me tomorrow and say, "Hey, I have this gig, can we do it?" I'm going to say, "Yes, let's do
Sounds like you have transformed into a true businessman.
it." I would say so, yes, sir.
It's a great position to be in. You're doing what you're passionate about. Please God, it will continue for a very long time to come because live streaming isn't going anywhere. It's only going to get bigger.
I agree.
What are your goals for the company over the next year?
Yeah, so as of right now, we've actually had to scale down in crew members because of what's been going on. Not because, most of the time it's not because they want to, but simply because of safety. But over the next year, we're looking at revamping the model of how we produce live streams. And overall, the goal is I would like to get to maybe two or three more systems, right? Crews that we could actually send out. Right now, we're down to 2 crews, 2 systems, but in the next year, we would like to get that back up to 4. So that's a small goal, but at the same time, it's pretty big, pretty big goal.
Outside of Livestream Media Entertainment, what do you like to do in your spare time?
So I have 5 kids. Definitely like to play with my children, have a good time with them. Whatever it is that they like to do for the day, go play basketball, play video games, play Barbies, whatever. We're gonna do that. You know, my wife likes to go do stuff outdoors, and you know, their hobbies. Their hobbies are my hobbies when I'm offline, pretty much.
That's nice. It sounds like you have a busy private life as well as a busy professional life.
Oh yeah. As soon as I walk in the door, my kids are literally jumping on me. I got a 10-month-old and a 3-year-old, and the first thing they do is just jump on my back, jump in my arms. So, like I said, it's literally nonstop.
It sounds absolutely wonderful. Please, God,
It is.
stay this way.
It is.
Lastly, and I cannot believe we're on the last question already, is there anything else you'd like to say that you haven't already in this interview?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to wish everybody, you know, happy holidays. Wish everybody watching this broadcast. I wish y'all a safe and happy holidays. Keep your heads up out there. Follow your dreams, follow your passions, and you know, follow Livestream Media Network.
And that's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you have enjoyed this interview with Adam Ortiz. Like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and tell me, what did you think of the interview? Do you agree that Adam is innovative and highly creative as well? In the description below, I have left links to Adam's Facebook page and to his website. If you have an event coming up and want an expert to live stream it to a high quality standard, then get in touch with Adam now. Moreover, my debut fantasy novella, The Sultan's Daughter, is out. If you are looking for a book that is short, fast-paced and full of suspense, then check it out. I have left a link in the description below for that as well. Otherwise, until next time, keep well. Once again, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it and I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button and then you will be the first to receive more awesome content from my channel, and I hope to see you again soon.